Hello, everybody. I want to cover some of the essential elements to starting the logo project. So the first part of this is to do research on the theme that you're going to pick to start to get an idea of how you can develop a very simple icon to go along with some typography. So we're eventually going to create a logo using Affinity Designer, and we will combine a very simple symbol with the name of your logo, of your personal brand, so to speak. And so we need to kind of do some sketching. So I have some things I want to share with you here. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay. And let me share my screen. Hold on. Okay, so here's an example of somebody in one of my classes that was working on creating some icons for wine and spirits. And so what these are at the top are really referred to as thumbnail sketches. And this is a great place to start. And before you even get to thumbnail sketching, even a better place to start with this process is to go online and do a search for icons. You can call them icons, and see what is out there that is very simple and easy to replicate in Designer. So these were all options that this student explored, and then down below they took a thicker pen, marker pen, and actually marked up 4 options that they really liked to do. And these are very simple, and you can see that the lines here are going to be easy to replicate in Designer. And it's going to be the similar process as the last project, where you'll take a scan and you'll place it into Designer, and then with a new layer, you'll just use the pen tool and draw over it. So this is kind of our next level and scope of kind of working in creating graphics. So so it's pretty easy to do from a sketch. I am going to demo that as we go through with these videos. I'll probably do 2 or 3 of these to get you some additional sort of demos of how this process works. I decided to do a logo called Monster Design. I just invented that that idea for this project, and I went on to Google and I did a search for monster icons just to kind of get a sense of what's out there. And I found these 2 here, and I thought, well, I like them. I like the one on the bottom especially. Keep in mind with these logos that you really want to simplify your colors to just 2 colors, maybe 2 colors plus black. That's kind of the way to go with this. So I ended up designing something a little bit different. I found a different monster that I liked, and I wanted something a little more goofy looking and whimsical, not so serious or evil or scary. So I went with this kind of crazy icon of a monster with kind of snail-like protruding eyes and a big smile. And then I just went ahead and penciled in what will be a placeholder for the typography. And typography is something I'll cover on a separate video, because you could use a font and just type it in on your keyboard, or you could actually use the pen tool and craft it by hand. It's called hand lettering. So from this process, this is my final sketch, by the way, then I'm ready now to actually to move forward and actually start developing this. Now, let me just check here in Laulima. So this is the first process. Choose your best design, scan it and upload it. So you don't have to show your thumbnail designs to other peers in the class. You could just do something like this and post that for feedback. So that's kind of the first phase. And I'll stop sharing and I'll post this video. And if you have any comments or concerns, as always, go ahead and shoot me an email. Thanks a lot.